always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eyes like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll go play action. Completed to his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Vacates quickly left side. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sarah headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for 4th down.
Here we go. 19 Cardinal. Let's stretch this dragon.
They're going for this. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Gain 15 there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
First down. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
18. Stop. Why Tony?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Here we go. 18.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. In. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Fewer, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hits his running back. Gets forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Nice run across the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that is the end of our first quarter. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another drive. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Flush down now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of Fowler in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
On the quick, right? Hey, T. White, Tony. Hey, Uno. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas.
Stroud. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Again, Stroud. It'll be cut by Jackson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
Hey, Uno. Here we go. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas. Bucky. 11.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Under. 18. Let's hit. South. Look the hot. White, Tony. Hey, Uno.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
All right. Hey, Uno Mars. 19 Texas.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stroud escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Throwing off the play fake. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
And the pass is caught. 2 more off the score. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing is Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win just one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Looking to throw, Stroud. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. His running back catches it downfield. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Stroud. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Stroud completes it quick. He's within striking distance. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Now it's Stroud. This is made in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's tackled for no gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They'll go play action. Taking a deep shot here. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. We need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. 4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeout. And they can try a field goal now before halftime.
A 28-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And that'll push their lead to 4. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Or
They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
here we go. 18.
From the gun, Stroud. That's low and bounces short of his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Look at hot. Why, Tony?
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
He'll throw it. He's on target, Watkins. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, the football's loose! And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football!
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. Seibert now to add the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Zone read the give to McCaffrey. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
Going run again with McCaffrey. Escapes the defender. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. Shotgun now for Stroud. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Working inside the red zone. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dan Jackson takes it away. Has room down the left sideline. Into the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can he get not every point back, up 6 of your own.
They give it to the back of the zone read. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
The score, Steelers 30, 49ers 13.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pressure off the pick. Here's Stroud. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Buys time, rolling right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Brown now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. It is caught left side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. It's a race down the right side. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. And on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Let a defensive stop here. It's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 49ers 42-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Look.
Rolling out to the left. Cut. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
The handoff on 3rd and short. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hey, check one more. Check one more. That's your man. That's your man. Ready, ready.
They'll throw for it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Hold the ready.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Got ready. Hut, hut.
From the red zone on 1st. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And this one does not go far. Looking quickly here.
to pick up a 3. Brings up second and
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. Caught by his back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready.
Air it out on third. Escaped. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Stroud throwing here on first. Got a man downfield. This is Jackson. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. From the gun, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
19 seconds. White, Tony.
Again, Stroud. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.